Hi there, Dr. Sheep here. Welcome back to another Minecraft Java Let's Play video. Today, as per the usual, we continue to work on the skyscraper. My thumb has been cut open by a knife since I was mincing garlic earlier today. So, life is a bit of a struggle at the moment. Nevertheless, though, we will continue building this lovely skyscraper. Oh, crap. Oh, look at that! Just the least, like, that was the least panicked you could possibly be in that situation. Just like, oh, I've said that word too many times. You know what word I'm talking about. I was just, oh, I'm falling. Let me get my bucket of water out very slowly. Holy crap. We are living life dangerously today. Anyways, no, I must do my bathtub drain because I have my brine for my corned beef that I'm making a video on in the bathtub cooling off. I could put it in the fridge at this point. Honestly, it's cold enough where it's cooled off enough to where I can put it in the fridge. Not gonna worry about it. But I'm gonna leave it in the bathtub for a little bit. And you may be thinking, why is your brine in the bathtub? It's not in the bathtub. The brine itself isn't in the bathtub. The pot that's holding it, of which it is inside at the moment, is in the bathtub. And you know, I was like, I had it sit on my stove. And I'm like, I don't like having it sit on my stove. Well, what? I was not supposed to survive that, but fair enough. Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, and all that jazz, so fair enough. Just gonna say that death eludes me. Ouch! Alright. Just climb the ladder, please. Thank you. Hold on. What is this organization of my inventory? Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? So, I was looking at it, sitting there on my stove, and I'm thinking about the thermal conductivity of air, and it's much worse than the thermal conductivity of water. Yes. Anyways, so I was like, well, if I put it in water, we also gotta think about this. The water will be cooler because of the nature of... Sorry. Because of the nature of wells. That one killed me. Yep. I didn't fall off hardly at all last time. And this time I've fallen off like 8 times. Okay, let's try and not kill myself every 3 seconds, please. It's really getting on my nerves. Yes, that's the silk touch. Ooh, I should... Okay. Anyways, thermal conductivity of water. Also, it's going to be a lot more thermal mass. So if we think about it in such a way that this water doesn't like to heat up. Water requires a lot of energy to heat up. Therefore, you can put a lot of energy into the system before the water is no longer able to absorb more heat. you know, as the air will be moving, kind of. It's going to be pretty stagnant, though. But air, the molecules are not very close to each other, so it's a very good insulator. But it does heat up more. And so it's kind of, I suppose you could look at it two ways. It's like, okay, the water will won't get those convection currents. Well, it will, but the water will require more specific heat. It will require more heat to heat up, more energy to heat up. But you can see it as a good thing, because now it's like, okay, yeah, my water isn't going to... My water can absorb more heat than the air around it can, if that makes more sense. Honestly, I'm just hoping that it cools the thing off faster, okay? I'm trying to explain the science, but I'm second-guessing myself, so... We're just gonna go hushy hush on that and call it good, okay? It's been a long time since I was in science class, okay? Studying energy, so buzz off. Either way, it will be better. It'll get it cooled down faster than it'll get it cooled down a little faster than just leaving it out on my stove, I hope anyways. If I could keep the water running somehow, that'd be the best way. But I do not have an aquarium pump. An aquarium pump would be ideal. You just set it in there. It'll constantly run the water. It'll constantly have the water running. I mean that we can get cool water next to the tub. And also, more ideally, you'd like to put it on some sort of, on some feet or something. On like a rack. That way that way the water can get underneath it and cool that way. Otherwise, it's only cooling the outside. The more surface area exposed to the cold water, the better. But I'm limited by the technology of my time. Also, I don't really have anything I can really put underwater that can hold it up. I want my little rubber ducky. I have a rubber duck that I wanted to let rummage around through there, but it wouldn't let me. Okay, how many floors do we have at the moment? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so so today is transition floor day. Fantastic. Just what everybody wanted to do, just what I was looking for. Fantastic. It's interesting. Less stuff might get done today, just because I've got a lot to talk about, specifically with this corned beef. So it's a plus and a minus having something to talk about, and what I'm doing in front of me is super easy and doesn't require a lot of thinking. Just place some blocks. Nevertheless, though, we'll have to do some math to figure out how many hardened concrete blocks I need to go all the way around. It's surprisingly difficult when you really start to think about it in your head, because, well, I'll show you here in a moment. Okay, so basically we have to account that we're going in one block, all right? We also have to, but then down here though, we're already in one block. But we're one block on every side, which means we're 2 blocks shorter than what this is, which is 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this right here, this is 21. Okay. We bring that in. We're subtracting a block here. We're subtracting a block. So subtracting 2 blocks, so 21 minus 2 is 19. 19 times 4. That's what we need. $76. We get 76 minus 64. So 64 and 12. That's what we need. We don't have that. Okay. It's no big deal. Grab some more gravel. Let's just, honestly, let's just make more concrete powder as much as we really can. Okay. Okay, there we go. There's the perfect amount that we need to turn into hardened concrete. Or concrete. Right? This is concrete powder, but then when we turn it into we just turn it into regular concrete, right? Oh no, that's right! I destroyed my little pond here. Oh no. Oh. That's okay. We can use this here. It's relatively safe. We'll make it safe, okay? Alright. Everybody's like, I don't want to see Dr. Sheep get killed by a zombie. Alright. Fair enough. It's already at 4 levels. Cry for Dr. Sheep. Okay. To appease the 12-year-olds who don't want to see Dr. Sheep get killed by a zombie, even though with the Smite 5 sword, that zombie will get absolutely murked. I will do as the fans request. Add to the light pollution. Fair enough. Here's a good spot for it. And we'll just stack on up. Jumping off high places again. I love it. That's what we're doing today, kids. Jumping off high places and hoping we don't die. Look at that! Alright, let's go see if my math worked. Damn, this thing is gonna be tall. So tall. But that's okay. I wanted it to be tall. If we look at our current height, we're at Y equals 63. We're right at sea level, if not below it, to be honest. And we're right at sea level. So this will be cool. This will be cool. And I decided I would try and, like, vary my facial expressions because I wanted to speed up time there. And so I watched, like, the time lapses or the speeds up that I do, and I just look stupid. So I tried to look more stupid, but not like this the entire time. I tried to look, I don't know, less like laser focused and mean. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. This isn't breaking 3 on it, and yet somehow it managed to lose a bit of durability. Nonetheless, though, and also we are very low on white dye. We're also completely out of gravel. So, once we run out of we're gonna run out of building materials today, kids. Guarantee that. So. So it is just white concrete. Okay. This looks like concrete. I'm like, oh my god, look how much concrete I have. Nope, nope. It's quartz. I want to say they'd be cheaper at this point, but that would be a lie. Also, this structure here has outlived its useful lifespan, so it has to get moved. That is okay. I should. Oh, crap. I still left some behind. I was trying to not do that, but... we'll see how high we get with this. Get it? High? Huh. I step off there and I get scared. I'll be damned. All right. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. The next layer can begin. Isn't that exciting? I'm totally not, I can totally not feel the blood rushing out of my hands as I'm getting more nervous. Also, we get to see if my math is correct, so... It's interesting. It's not the tallest structure in my world yet. The tallest structure in my world still is my giant bridge. I don't remember ever building that thing so damn tall, but I did. And here we are. Still not as tall. It's weird, alright? This thing feels so much taller than it. But it's not. Which is, it feels like it should be taller, but it's not. And that's the interesting part. So, kind of play some trickery with my mind. But, I'm just curious to see if the math worked out. Oh my god, I might have extra. I'm gonna have extra. Oh, yeah, I guess that would make sense, because I didn't account for the corner blocks, in theory. Right? Yeah, I didn't, yep. Look at that, the math didn't account for the corner blocks, but that's okay, because we managed to, do something kind of cool, so that's okay. A little bit of extra concrete never hurt anybody. I shouldn't just be putting him here like I am, but it is what it is. Okay, welcome back. I've done math. I don't usually do math when doing Minecraft builds because I'm usually doing things more organically, or I'm doing things in creative. However, in this case, I'm just trying to figure out how much stuff I'm gonna need. We're good on glass. We are more than good on glass. We are perfectly fine on sand. It's still gravel. To complete what we currently have, we're gonna need actually not that much. Honestly, we almost have enough white concrete powder to complete the current section of the build. So we're gonna need probably 6 stacks. Not even, like 4 or 5 stacks of gravel, which is, considering the scope of things, is a lot. Considering how hard it is to get gravel, is a lot, but not completely unheard of and not completely impossible. Glass, we are perfectly fine on. These glass panes right here is enough to complete the current section of the build. The next section will be even smaller, so we'll just replicate the same amount for the next height and we'll be fine. We'll have a large amount of excess, but that's okay. We can use it for future builds. But yes, it's very exciting. Doing all the math and realizing, oh my god, this is the exact, give or take a few stacks, amount of material that we need to finish it. And basically, I am limited by gravel at the moment. Otherwise, I have enough to complete the build. Glass, I have more smelting up, so no big deal there. I am currently just limited by gravel. So in the next episode, I will certainly go and figure out how I'm going to go and get all that gravel. Again, that's going to be a Google mission there. But I didn't realize how close we actually were to completing this materials-wise. I thought we were going to burn through all this. We're not. I've got this whole double chest of sand down here that's never going to get used, which is good. It's great. I'm super happy. Let's complete a little bit more before the end of the episode. We'll just top this off. We didn't get a lot done in this episode comparatively to the last episode, but we did math. And not that the math took a long time, it took me a few minutes. Mainly just like, the hardest part was converting panes. So, converting panes into glass blocks. But that's okay, because I figured that out by what I'm going to call a crafting instance. So I took all the numbers of panes and divided it by 16, because that's how many panes you get when you take 6 glass blocks to do that. So you get 6. So anyways, you get 16 glass panes for every 6 blocks you make. For every 6 blocks that you use. So I need to figure out how many crafting instances I needed to make. So that way I can multiply it by 6 to get the number of glass blocks. Coincidentally, to complete just going up on this level, I needed 64 crafting instances of glass panes, which really rounds out to like, actually, you know what? We'll do one more floor before the end of the day. We'll do one more floor. No, because that'll take me more than 10 minutes. Let's just call it good. Anyways, so I needed 64 crafting instances. Take 64 times 6. You get the picture, okay? Take 64, multiply that by 6, and that's how many stacks of glass blocks you need, and coincidentally, how many stacks which gets you how many stacks of white. Sorry, I'm trying to get this lined up. Which gets me the number of glass blocks, which is also coincidentally the number of sand blocks I will need. And it wasn't actually that much. And then white concrete, since there's so very little of it, and I knew just going to it, like, I'm going to need so much less gravel than I'm really anticipating in my head. Sand, I wasn't sure. I could honestly probably fill this thing out with solid glass. I probably have enough sand to do some solid glass blocks, to be honest. But I think the panes look a lot better, and it's more true to survival. You're not going to, I mean, people do, but you're not really going to build out of solid glass blocks. You are insane. Anyways, that's it for this episode. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New Minecraft, Java Let's Plays every single Monday, 11 a.m. Central Time, and good night. Hello there. Actually, it's more of a goodbye. This is my Minecraft outro. Anyways, make sure you subscribe so that we can hit our 10K goal, so we can plant 100 trees for subs for trees. Otherwise, stick around for the next 20 seconds to give me that sweet, sweet watch time.